talk about upper body, okay? So if we cross our arms with your right arm on the outside, left arm on the outside, okay, I'll do the same as you, okay? Then what I'd like for you to do here is with your right arm and your right arm is going to kind of scissors up a little bit, and the left arm is going to go down. So up slightly, left arm goes down. Okay.
So I'm going to interrupt you for just a second. I'm so sorry, Nancy, but I'm going to mute everybody again, okay, and then I'm going to unmute you. So just give me a moment to do that.
Okay, thanks, Dee Dee.
I'll put my earbuds on.
You actually are good, I believe, Nancy.
All right. Okay. So if we cross our arms, right arm on the outside. Okay. Then what I want you to do is we need to separate our arms. So the right arm is going to come up slightly like a windshield wiper. The left arm is going to go down a little bit, and we're going to look like this. Okay. So if I do it the opposite mirror image, it's going to look like this. Okay, so the right arm comes up and the left arm goes down. Okay, all right, so here we are. I'm going to go the same, my correct direction. Okay, so I separate my arms. Right arm comes up, left arm goes down slightly. Okay, now we're just going to talk about the right arm. The right arm, what I want you to do is I want you to circle it, and then I want you to press down in front of your chest. Okay, so it's like this to start. Then stand it up slightly, but don't stand it up all the way. Still keep it at an angle. Then turn, rotate, press down in front of the chest. Okay, all right, again from here. Up, circle around, press down. Then go forward and come down. And when you come down, it'll be alongside your hip. Okay, so again from here, up, around, press down, forward, back, and down. Okay, one more time. Up, around, press down, forward, back, and down. Okay, one more time. Up, around, and down, forward, back, and down. Okay, all right, so now let's talk about the left arm. The left arm is going to pull down. So I want you to use your elbow and pull it back. Pull it back, pull it downward. Okay, then we're going to circle down and out to the side. Okay, again from here, down, continue going down, dropping the arm, circle up, lifting with the, leading with the fingers. Okay, so now the palm should be facing outward. Okay, again from here, down, continue going down, leading with the fingers, lead with the fingers up, so now it points to the side. Okay, one more time. Down, keep going down, dropping the arm, dropping the hand, leading with the fingers up. Then bring your left hand to your shoulder. Then left arm goes forward. And when the left hand comes forward, don't have it be flat, have it turned a little bit, and think of using this puffy part, we call it the heel, the palm heel. Think about leading from the heel forward. Okay, all right, again from here, back and down, dropping the hand, circling down, leading with the fingers up. Now the palm faces to the side. Bring your left hand to your shoulder. Then have your left hand come forward. And remember, it's not flat, it's turned a little bit. Okay, again, one more time. Back and down, leading with the fingers up, hands to the shoulder, hand forward. Okay, all right, so now we're going to try to put these together. Okay, follow my call. All right, right arm comes up, left arm goes down. Right arm's going to circle, left arm's going to continue going down. Left arm's going to come up, right hand's going to press down. Right arm's going to go forward, left hand's going to go to the shoulder. Left hand comes forward, right hand goes down. Okay, trying that again. Right arm comes up, left arm goes down. Right arm circles around, left hand goes down. Left hand comes up, leading with the fingers, right palm presses down. Now we're in front of the chest. Then right hand goes forward, left hand to the shoulder. Left hand to the forward, right hand goes down. And remember, don't have your palm flat, have it slightly open, leading with the palm heel. Okay, one more time. Forward and back. Circle, arm goes down, right hand presses down, left arm lifts up. Now left palm faces to the side. Right hand forward, left hand to the shoulder. Left hand forward, right arm down. Again. Right arm up, left arm down. Right arm circles, left arm goes down. Right hand presses down in front of the chest. Left hand leads up with the fingers. Now the palm points to the side. Right arm forward, left hand to the shoulder. Left hand forward, right arm down. All right, one more time. Forward, down. Circle, left hand goes down. Lead with the fingers up, right hand's pressing down. So I need for you to feel this up and down here at this point. Okay? Then we have forward and back. Forward, back. All right, one more time. Separate your arms up and down. Circle around. Left arm circles down and comes up. Right hand presses down. Right arm forward. Left hand to the shoulder. Left arm forward. Right arm down. Okay, how are we doing so far? Are there any questions? Michael, you need to help. How are we doing?
Doing great.
Anybody have any questions?
Nothing.
No.
No? Okay. All right. Now let's look at our footwork. We're not going to do our arms right now. We're just going to look at our feet. Okay. All right. So you see that I still have the lines on my carpet here. So I'm going to stand at shoulders width apart. Okay. And I'm going to have my knees slightly bent. All right. Again, I'm not going to be your mirror image. I'm going to go the same direction that you would be going. Okay. I'm going to shift my weight slightly to the right. Okay. When you do that, I need for you to make sure that you don't lean. Okay. Just move your weight over to the right side. So now the body should still be straight up and down. Okay. We're going to turn the body to the right. When you turn the body to the right, I want you to use your left heel, and I want you to turn your hips, and I want us to pivot on the left heel, and I want you to go more than corner, less than straight. Okay, so if you can see the line here, see how I'm kind of in between the corner and straight. Okay, so let's try that again. Shift weight slightly to the right. Turning to the right, pivot on the left heel, turning the hips. More than straight, less than straight, more than corner. okay? Now what I want you to do is I want you to shift your leg to the back left leg, okay? We're shifting to the left. Pivot on the right ball of the foot. Your hips are gonna start turning slightly. Bring the right foot in and we're gonna step shoulders width apart. See, now I have my line here. And we're gonna shift our weight forward, heel, ball, toe. So now we're kind of in a modified, slightly modified bow stance, okay? All right, so we're gonna try that again. Shift weight right, turning the hips, pivoting on the heel, turn to the right, more than corner, less than straight. Shift your weight to the left leg, pivot on the right ball of your foot. Bring the right foot in, turning your hips, step towards the corner. Shift your weight forward, heel, toe, bending the knee. Okay, we'll do it again. Shift your weight slightly to the right, turning to the right, using the hips, pivot more than corner, less than straight. Shift your weight to the left, pivot on the right ball of the foot, turning the hips, bring the right foot in and step. Shift weight forward, heel, ball, toe. Okay, let me go the same direction as you, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Shift weight to the right, turning to the right. Pivot, use your heel, use your hips to turn. Shift your weight to the left, bring the right foot in, turning your hip. Bring the right foot in and step. Shift your weight forward, heel, ball, toe. All right, now we're gonna check our footwork. Shift your weight to the back leg. Slide your front foot straight back. Pivot on the left heel in line with the right foot. Do you have shoulders width apart? If you look down at your feet, are you still at shoulders width apart?
Two fists.
So when you end up in this footwork, let's say for instance, I'm like this, and I bring this foot back and I pivot like this. See how close my feet are together? They're like this, okay? I need you to end up with your feet like this, shoulders width apart. So what I want you to think about when you step, okay, here I'll go this direction. When we shift to the right and turn and pivot to the right, and when you shift your weight back and you pivot on the right ball of your foot, lift it up, I want you to bring this foot in. I want you to imagine somebody standing here, and we need to step around them. Then step wider than you would normally want to step. Then move your weight forward so that you end up in a bow stance. See how my feet are shoulders width apart? Okay. So I need for you to think, or I want you to think about somebody is standing here and you need to get around them. Okay. So when we step, don't step like this. Don't just bring your foot and step around like this. There's a big wall here, and we need to get around the wall and step around the wall, okay? All right, so let's try that again. I'll go your direction. Shift slightly to the right, turning to the right, pivot, use your hips to turn. Shift your weight to the back leg, pivot on the right ball of the foot, turning the hips. Bringing the right foot in, step. Shift weight forward, heel, ball, toe. Shift your weight back. Slide your front foot straight back. Pivot on the left heel in line with your front foot. Your right foot. You should be shoulders width apart. How are we doing?
Good.
Good?
Good.
Okay. This means good. 2 thumbs up, good. Okay. Any questions on the footwork? Okay then, here we go. We're going to try to put these two together. All right. Here we are at cross hands. When you're at cross hands, I want you to not be like this. We need to extend a little bit, so I need you to open your arms. When your arms are open, I want you to feel stretching from your elbow to your shoulder a little bit. So I want you to have this this feeling of opening, opening, opening. Not here. When you're like this, feel stretching forward. This is going to engage the upper body. It's going to make your chest slightly concave in. It's going to round your back slightly. So when you're in this position, see how close my arms are to myself? I really don't feel my back. So I want you to cross my arms, and then from here, feel pulling a little bit, stretching a little bit, elbows forward. And this position is a double ward off. So we have ward off and we've got ward off. So try crossing with your almost forearms, okay? And they won't be vertical like this. They'll be a little bit more flat with the finger higher than the elbows, okay? All right. We're gonna sit a little bit. And remember, when we sit, I want you to just slightly bend your knees, and I want you to tuck that tailbone down. So we need to have this stretch here in the spine, and I want your head slightly lifted, okay? So feel pulling from the head up, pushing the tailbone down slightly, okay? So you should have this feeling of this string being pulled, okay? Kelly had a great example the other day where she took an ear piece, a piece of cord that was kind of wrapped up, and when she let it go, you know how it has its kind of kinks in it and stuff? Well, when you pull on it a little bit and it stretches out that cord, then it takes all the kinks out and all the little curves out. So that's what we want. We want, when we sit, the tailbone tucking down. So we want to elongate the spine. We want to lift up the head slightly, okay? And we're going to be here at cross hands and extending the elbows forward slightly. Now, follow my call. We're going to shift to the right. When you do, keep your arms crossed. We're going to turn to the right. We're going to pivot and use our hips and turn more than corner, less than straight. Okay, arms are still here at cross hands. Now, when we shift back to the left leg, right arm comes up, left arm starts to go down. Okay, now I'm kind of here in the middle. My right arm is going to circle around and press down in front of my chest. My left arm is going to circle down. They're going to meet to the side, and I'm going to step. Remember, we need to bring this foot in and step out, okay? Then from here, I'm on my heel edge. I'm going to shift my weight forward. Right arm's going to come forward, left hand to the shoulder. Now I'm in the middle. Then, as I bend my knee, my left arm goes forward and my right arm goes down. And remember, we talked about our knee, making sure that when you bend your knee, that we stay behind the toe. Stay behind your toe. Don't go past your toe, see? Stay behind the toe here, okay? So we don't want to put extra pressure on our knees. Okay, all right, let's try that again. Arms crossed, tailbone tucked down, head lifted up, extending out our arms slightly. Get that stretch, round the back, slightly concave in the chest. Shift weight to the right. Turning to the right, keep your arms crossed and turn. Now, as you shift your weight to the left leg, right arm comes up, left arm goes down. I'm in the middle now. Shifting the weight back, right arm circles back, left arm circles down. Pivot on the right ball of the foot and step. Shift your weight forward, heel, ball, toe. Right arm comes forward, left hand to the shoulder. Bending the knee, left arm forward, right arm down. Okay, we're going to check our footwork. Shift your weight back. Slide your front foot straight back. Pivot on the left heel in line with the front foot. On the right foot. Are we at shoulders width apart? Are we like this? Or are you like this? Okay. The good news is I can't see everybody. So if we were in class, I'd be able to see what you guys' footwork is. So I can't see your footwork, so we're on the honor system right now, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go the same direction as you, And let's see if we can do our footwork and our arms together. Okay. Cross hands, sitting, tailbone slightly tucked down, arms crossed, feel stretching from your elbows to your shoulders, lifting the head slightly, okay? Now, shift weight to the right. Turn to the right, using the hips, pivot. As you shift your weight back to the middle, right arm comes up, left arm separates. Circle down the left arm, right arm circles around, presses down in front of the chest, and we step. Then right arm forward, left hand to the shoulder, left arm forward, right arm down as we bend the knee. So we should kind of look like this, okay? Checking the footwork, checking the footwork. We've got great footwork. We've got great footwork, right?
Very good.
Yes. Okay, let's do it again. All right, sitting, tailbone tucking down, stretching the elbows forward, keeping the head lifted. Shift to the right slightly, turning to the right, pivot. Shifting back, arms separate, up and down, circle down the left arm, right arm goes around, and they meet to the side. Right arm forward, left hand to the shoulder, bending the knee, left hand forward, right arm down. Okay, so now let's talk about looking direction. Looking direction. When we shift our weight, we're still looking forward. When we turn our body, our head turns with our body. When I shift my weight back, I separate my arms. When my left arm goes down circle and the right arm circles around, now I'm following the left arm direction. And now I'm looking at the left hand direction. Don't look at your hand, look at the direction that it's at. Then my right arm's gonna go forward. When my right arm goes forward, my head's gonna start turning as my arm's going forward. Now I'm looking forward. Then as I strike with my left hand, I'm gonna continue looking forward in this direction, okay? All right, so we'll do that again. Shifting, turning, looking direction is still following the arms. Separate your arms, left arm circles down. Now I'm following my left arm direction. Step. Now I'm gonna start following my right arm direction. Then follow my left arm direction. And we finish here. Okay, one more time. Looking direction. Keeping forward. Head turns with the body. Separate your arms. Now I start looking towards my left arm direction. Step. Then turning with my right arm. Stay forward as the left arm strikes forward. Okay? The name of this movement is called Embrace the Tiger, Return to the Mountain. Embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Beautiful words, right? Okay. So if we think about what we're doing, when you press down, it's because somebody's trying to hit us, so we kind of connect with them, pressing down their hip. Then we're going to open their arm, we're going to grab and open their arm, and then this left arm is going to hit them. Okay, so so if you think about, you know, we're like this and we shift and we turn. Now somebody's here, they're trying to hit us. We press down, we open them up, and then we hit them in the chest. Okay, so that's basically what we're doing. Embrace the tiger, return to mountain. Now there's a word here that's called embrace. So what does it mean to embrace? Embrace usually means to hug, right? So this movement is called Embrace the Tiger. If you look on the internet, sorry, my dogs are excited about embracing us.
That's okay.
Can you go get them? Okay, so if you look on the internet and you look up tiger embracing, you're gonna see that tigers embrace like, you know, kind of like how we do, okay? So where does the embrace part come in with this movement? Well, technically what we're going to do, but we're not going to show, is when we shift and we turn and we circle like this, the embrace part comes here. Embrace. See how I'm kind of going around because there's somebody here? I'm embracing them here because basically what I'm doing is I want to tip them over my knee. So I embrace them and push them off to the side. Okay? So that's where this embrace comes in. But we're not going to show it like this, like a scooping. We're just going to show it like a knee brush, for those of you that already know the knee brush. So it's just coming out and then falling down, okay? So that's the embrace part. So if you think of, somebody's coming and then, they try to hit, we connect with them, we open up their body, they open up their arm, and then that leaves us room to go ahead and hit them or strike them, okay? So that's basically what we're doing. All right, so let's try this again. Cross hands. So wherever we're sitting, tailbone tucked down, head lifted up, arms, elbows from the shoulders stretching forward slightly. Embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Shift slightly to the right. Turning the hips, use your left heel, and turn and pivot. Shift weight back. Right arm comes up, left arm goes down. Right arm circles down. Where are you looking? Towards the left hand direction, and we step. Then right arm forward. Head direction turns with the arm. Strike. So we end in like a knee brush direction. So we end up like this. Okay? Make sure your shoulders are square towards the corner. Your hips are following the back foot direction. Head up, tailbone tucked down. Knee doesn't go past the toes. Knees always stay behind the toes. All right, one more time. Embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Shifting, turning. What's your looking direction? Follow your body. Separate your arms as you shift to the left leg. Left arm circles down, right arm circles down and around, and step. Now I'm looking towards my left hand direction. Right arm forward, left hand to the shoulder, bending the knee, left arm forward, right arm down. Shoulders square towards the corner direction, hips open towards the back foot direction. Front knee following front foot. Knee does not go past the toes. Knee is behind the toes. Okay? All right, one more time, I'll do it your same direction. Okay. Cross hands, sitting slightly, tailbone tucked down, elbows stretching forward slightly, head lifted up. Embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Shifting, turning, pivoting, shift back, separate your arms, circle your arms, step, brush knee, push. Okay, make sure your shoulders are square. Make sure your front knee is in line with front foot. When you look down, you should be able to see all your toes. Head looking straight forward. Okay, one more time. Embrace the tiger, return to mountain. Make sure your tailbone's tucked down slightly, elbows pulling forward slightly, head lifted up. Shift right, turn right. Shifting back, separate your arms up and down, circle down the right arm, circle around the right arm and step. Right arm forward, left hand to the shoulder, left arm forward, right arm down. Okay, and we'll stop. Okay, how's this movement? How are we doing?
Good.
Anybody have any questions on this? This one's a pretty challenging movement. When you're in class, in person, it's a challenging movement. When you're on Zoom, it's probably still a challenging movement.
No.
Oh, I've unmuted everybody so that you can
Okay.
ask questions.
Does anyone have any questions?
No, I appreciate this.
The initial.
Actually, I just muted everybody because I couldn't hear Nancy, so I'm gonna, you'll have to type it in or request that I unmute you.
Anybody have any questions? If you have a question, go ahead and raise your hand. Hi, Raj.
Hi, Nancy.
Oh,
This is
it's
Raj and
good.
Irma and Alana.
Hi,
Raise-
Pat. Okay.
raise your
Any
hand.
questions?
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Splendid. Now, when we start off with this movement, embrace the tiger. When the tigers embrace, they're like the energy they're using is to grab and hold on to each other. Now, but my understanding of double ward off is that it's a deflection. So, which way does the energy go? Like, is it to catch the opponent so then you can shift them and then strike them, or is it or is it a deflection?
Okay. Maybe I can use Michael as a helper. Can everybody still see us?
I can't see Mike.
Like,
What are you doing, Michael? Okay. So if we're like this, okay, and I shift and I turn, and if Michael comes to hit towards me, okay, comes to hit towards me, okay, I press down here.
Mhm.
Okay, I press down here. Then I open. Then I hit.
okay.
Okay, so the embrace part is,
That's the knee brush.
okay, the embrace part here is I would go like this,
Ah.
okay? And then from here, I would move forward, and when I do, I want to trip him over my knee,
Uh-huh.
okay? That's the embrace part. But we sew it like a knee brush.
We do it like a knee brush.
We do it like a knee brush.
Now.
We don't show this scooping part, but that's basically what we're doing is they come to hit, we get them here, and then we scoop them around and we want to trip them over our knee.
Understood.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right, anybody else have any questions?
Yeah, I met Marion here. So when you make your right step, your right foot steps out to the side, should it be slightly above or parallel with the left in order to move your, at the ending spot?
When we always step, we always, except for in movements where we're going backwards, we always step forward.
Okay.
So think of it as like a bow stance, but we are turning.
Right.
So when I do this, here I'll go
You
this
just
way.
lost your picture, Nancy.
Yep.
There you go. We're good. We're good now.
All right. So say I'm like this, and I shift and I turn. Okay.
Right.
I need to go forward to the corner direction.
Right.
So I need to step like this. See how now I'm in a bow stance?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't want you to step sideways. So now you're even.
Right.
I need you to step forward.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I thought so. I just wanted to verify. Thank you.
You were right.
Okay.
Okay.
I have technical questions.
I'm sorry.
I have a technical, some support question
Okay. Who is asking
on
the
the
question?
screen.
Okay. Who's asking the question?
Helen.
Helen, if you can type that in the chat box to me, I'll type back the answer.
Okay.
Try
Okay.
that. And Cheryl Kleiny has a question.
Cheryl Kleiny? No way.
You can either unmute yourself or I can read it, Cheryl.
I got it. I was wondering, I've seen it demonstrated as an opponent grabbing you from the shoulders behind you and stepping with the foot behind the opponent, kind of brushing them over your knee. And I was wondering if that's a valid application or something that I should forget.
Oh, okay, come back here, Michael. Yes, we are stepping. If you think of somebody being diagonal to you in towards the back direction, can you guys see us?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, so I'm like this, right? And I go like this. I need to step behind him. I need to step around. I need to step around him so that when I go ahead and embrace him, that he's behind, my leg is behind him. So that when I go to embrace him, then he's gonna fall over. I can't be too rough with Michael because he is very sensitive. So when we step, the reason why we need to bring the right foot in is because they're there and we need to step behind them. But I don't want you too far away from them. Meaning, I don't want, the reason why we don't go along to the side is because now I'm going to be over here. See how he's here? See how the spacing of our feet? So I need for when you step, that you step so that you're basically kind of close to his leg, closer to his leg. So that when we do, when I do push in this direction, my knee is going to be touching his leg, and so he's not going to have anywhere to go. Does that make sense, Cheryl?
It does. Thank you for clarifying.
Okay. Okay. This is the fun part.
Mhm.
Helen, question?
So Kelly has a question about, is it really to the corner or the not quite corner that you're stepping?
We're in a bow stance. So if you can get your left foot to the straight direction, you would step to the corner. But generally we say we want to step more than corner, less than straight. So then if we're in a bow stance, then we are shy of the corner.
With the right foot.
With the right foot, yeah.
Alana also had a question, it looks like, about your shoulders being square, but the hips aligned how? She was asking, and I'm not quite sure
Okay, so
where that was from.
the hips will follow the back foot direction. So if my hips are like this, okay, if I'm in a bow stance, okay, let me go back. If I'm in a bow stance, see how my hips are diagonal? Because they're gonna follow my back foot direction. So when I'm in this embrace the tiger, return to the mountain, my hips are not square forward. If you square your hips forward and you're in your bow stance, you're gonna feel your knee and your hip, most likely your knee, twisting. We don't want to have that twist. We need to make sure that the joints are open. So I need for you to open up your hip joint a little bit so that your knee follows your back, or your hips follow your back foot direction.
Okay.
When the hips follow the feet, then we ensure the integrity of the joints. And I'm not going to hurt your daddy, don't worry.
Thanks, Mom. I was feeling a little pull in my right hip, so I was feeling like I was doing something wrong. So thank you.
If you're feeling it in the right hip, you're twisting too far to the right. You need to align your right knee along with your right foot and make sure your hip is following the back foot direction.
Okay.
Good question.
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else? We're doing okay?
Yeah.
See, Tai Chi's easy. Isn't Tai Chi easy? I'm sorry, you're getting a different pose from me. I'm looking at my screen. You guys are getting a different pose of me. Sorry about that. Okay.
You make learning it easy, but practicing it is considerably harder.
Yeah, well, you know, after a while, I have students say to me, I hear you in your mind. I hear you saying these words as I'm practicing. You know, shift my weight, turn back, circle back, eyes follow the direction, you know, kind of thing. So, you know, the more you kind of talk yourself through the movement, then the more then your mind can help lead your body through the movements. And then after a while, then your mind will just say, okay, embrace the tiger, return to the mountain, and your body's going to automatically know what to do. So it takes time, and there's this word that starts with a P and ends with an E, and that word is?
Perseverance?
Well, that's one word. There's another word.
Pneumonia.
It starts with the P and ends with an E, and that word is
Persistence.
Practice.
Practice, practice.
Practice.
Oh, practice. Yeah, that too.
it's called practice. Okay. All right.
That-
So practice. You know, the work comes from you. I give you the tools. You know, I'm kind of like IKEA. Okay, so now we've opened the IKEA box. I'm the IKEA box, right? And now we're kind of sorting out all the pieces, and now we're building whatever it is that we're building. We're building a case, okay? Because that's relatively easy, but not according to me. Okay, but anyway, we leave the instructions, right? So now it says, okay, now get this Allen wrench, okay? Now we get the Allen wrench, okay? Now get this base, okay? And make sure it's turned this way. So we're getting all these parts together, and now we're starting to build. And so every week that we meet, we're going to continue to build and build until we have our final product. And hopefully when you have your final product, you won't look at your product and say, oh, okay, well, I put that shelf in wrong, okay? But if you did, then you can always take out the shelf and turn it around and put it back to where it's supposed to be. So, you know, that's just part of the learning experience. So anyway, okay, does anybody else have any questions? No? Okay, let's do it one more time. I'll go your direction. All right, cross hands. We're going to sit slightly. You don't need to go down too far. Just bend your knees a little bit, making sure that the tailbone's tucked down. We're straightening the spine. Head lifted, elbows pulling forward slightly from the elbows to the shoulders. And we're going to embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Shift slightly to the right. Turn to the right, pivot on your left heel, turning the hips. Shift back, separate your arms, up and down, circle your arms. Arms closed, step. Brush knee, push. Are your hips following your back foot direction? You're gonna feel your knee. If you feel your knee kind of twisting in, open your hip a little bit more. Looking directions here, shoulders are square forward. Okay, all right, one more time. Cross hands. Embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Shifting, turning. Shift back, separate your arms. Circle back your arms. Arms meet, step. Brush knee, right arm forward, left hand to shoulder. Push, left arm forward, right arm down. Okay, square your shoulders. Don't overturn, square your shoulders. Okay, Tai Chi's all about correct body posture, correct body alignment. Okay, we don't want to overtax our body. Okay, we doing all right? Yes? Okay, all right, so everybody registered for the meeting. We did that because we started hearing things on Facebook where, you know, hackers were coming into certain meetings and things like that. So in order to eliminate that, we've required people to register for the class. So on Thursday, I'll send out the link for the Friday class. We'll have you register for the class and go through the same process that you did today, okay? All right. Have a good week. And Friday, we'll be working on the third section. We're going to be going over new movements in the third section. We're not going to be repeating movements that we've already learned. So we'll be taking it from the movements that are new to the form, okay? And then Sunday at 2 o'clock, Friday at 4, Sunday at 2, we will have a whole practice. So I'm hoping, and everybody needs to help me with this, we have to really put a lot of energy out into the universe that it doesn't rain. Okay, so we're asking for sun on Sunday at 2 so that I can practice outside with you guys. Okay, that's where I was this morning, and then it started, I had to end at the second section. So luckily I got through the second section and then it started coming down before I started the third section, so I was able to close. So Anyway, let's send some good energy out for on Sunday at 2. Okay? And I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for joining us. And
Oh, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Nancy.
okay.
Thanks, Nancy.